Generic greetings and welcome to Train Goes Right. Today's beverages: a nice calming, relaxing cup of chamomile tea. So welcome to the demo of Train Goes Right. This is a physics-based railroad builder where we do in fact have to build the means in order for the train to go right. So things like laying the sleepers, spreading the ballast, nailing the rails, and then jumping on a handcart and then heading right. We have to gather resources and clear areas, etc. Let's just go to start and I'll show you a little bit of it. I do think at this stage it is more of a sort of tech demo and proof of concept than anything else, but well, certainly niche anyway. But that's all right because I do like niche titles and indeed trains. Not that trains are, you understand, niche. Not that there's actually a train in the game. You've got this like sort of hand pump cart thing which you can get on, and we can sort of we can get onto that. Hang on, did that actually jump on it? There we go. No, I was actually pushing it. So yeah, you can get on that and you can move it back and forward. And well, that's only on this little bit of rail here, which is well, not so much as you can see. So let's get off that. So this is what it's given us to start with. So this little bit of track here. So you've got things like the sleepers and the ballast and all of the rails that have been all sort of connected to one another, and then this stop board. And well, the idea is that we have to make the train go right, and I'm guessing through all of here, and well, you can see all of the resources that sort of been supplied to us, sort of piled on the side and such. So you've got sleepers, and these are bags of ballast, and the actual rails themselves, and the iron, and then look, so some sort of farmland over there as well. So anyway, let's go ahead and we'll do some building. So like I said, it's physics based, so pushing into things can actually move stuff around. So you can, like, say, go up to here, for example, and then press space, and you sort of kick this over. But because I'm not close enough, it won't do it all the way. So there you go. You get a little bit closer, and there we go. We've kicked that over, and then once it's completed, it will go into position, which is fine. Similar thing for this. It's indicating where it needs to go, which is already there. So we press E, and then we place the ballast. So that's the idea. We have to basically build this and go along. So I can say grab this sleeper here and then drag it in position. Again, it's all physically simulated, so we have to get this in the right position as best as possible, and that wasn't. So I'm going to go to this side, and then we'll pick it up, and then I'll sort of shift it a little bit. I'm using this little circular indicator here and the shadows, and just basically eyeballing it to think, is that actually going to be right? And then yes, there we go. There is a bit of leeway. It will give you a little bit of allowance for that. And what else have we got over here? We've got all of the resources. We've got trees. I'm guessing we have to chop this tree down and get resources. Oh, it looks like all of this stuff here was in the tree, but it's not. It's just behind there as well. There's also a fire. Can you cook? No, you cannot cook. Okay. Also, you can't burn, which is a good thing. No, I changed my mind. You can burn. Right, that's suboptimal. I guess I'm going to go in the water here, and that will... Nope, that's not water. That's the end of the map. Right. Luckily, we do have some powerful flame retardants in our clothing and indeed bead products, so we actually are okay. Let's continue on, shall we? So we're going to grab this bag here. It's got a bit closer, it's highlighted, then dragged, and you see it's all sort of moving around as you might expect a big bag to be. Let's just say E, and we'll drop that there, and we'll grab this, and I've grabbed it by the corner there, so it is actually dragging it from that. Again, you can see it's giving us a little bit of leeway there, so we have to be thankful for that. And then this can drag into about there, and that is all right too. And then you've got this as well, which I can... Oh, I can press space to kick it. Is there a push? Left click is drag, I believe. Is right to bat something? I don't think so. It's not moving. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to shift that somehow. Maybe if we get the hammer. Let's grab the hammer, and then we'll give it a bit of thump. And yeah, there we go. We've thumped it down. So we'll drop the hammer. There we are. And then we'll grab this, and again, all this is simulated. Oh, looks like we can't. Can we burn this thing? Oh, we might be able to, but I might actually want the resources off that, so we'll see. Picking up this and then dragging it back over like so. This one you can see here is a little bit off to one side, but I think it does, like I say, give us some leeway for that. And then finally, we're going to grab the rails here, and then we're going to drag them into position. So yeah, luckily we are quite strong. That can go there, for example, and again, it's highlighting to where we need to go. So I'll pick up this side, this end, and then we'll... Oh, I didn't actually intend to dump it there, but if you snag it too much, the game will drop it there. Same as when we're standing on this, I can't actually pick it up, so that's a bit of an issue. There seems to be about right. I think it's just this side that we need to Do we need to move it a little bit? So maybe to there. And yep, there we go. That's all now in. And it's saying now hammer it in. So we're going to pick up... do we have the... Is it the tie plates that are there? I won't pretend to know exactly the names of all these things. But these are the pins, I think. And then we can... oh no, sorry, my mistake. Let me drop these here. So we have to drop and drop. Hang on, drop and... No, drop and drop. There we go. Fighting with the controls there a little bit. So I have to give this a bit of a thwack. So let's go like that. So that's put that in position very delicately. And now we have to, I think, pick up these. Hang on. That one and then that one, because 2 hands. And then you can put them in position. So one can go in there. I think you can also throw them as well. So you can go like that. So you hold right and it's going to throw the pin in, and actually you see it goes actually a little bit, it goes in further. So I think by default it does take a, oh, did that say Q? How many can you pick up? I'm not sure, but either way I'm going to go and throw that in the position. There's one, and then this one I will just go with, hang on, did I only pick up the one? Oh, I think I only picked up the one. Hang on then, get the next one. And then we'll say put it in there and job done. So we pick up the hammer and then we're going to line it up. So again, I have to do this myself and then line it up and then give it a 1, 2, and then 3. So we can't one-shot it. And this is going to require 2 because I've thrown it in. So there's a little bit of extra there if you wanted to, like say, either throw the pin in like I did or just place it and then hammer it in. But that's now one side done. Let me drop that down and do a similar thing here. Actually, what I'm going to do is grab the barrel and then I'm going to... Oh, can I not move the barrel? I can move the barrel. There we go. And then we'll grab this, spin around a little bit. I'm going to drag it diagonally a little bit, then across to here. And I'm going to place... Oh, did that do something here? I don't know. We'll drop it there for now. Obviously, we'll take a little bit of lining up. I can imagine this in a sort of co-op setting be quite interesting, although I'm not too sure if that's planned or not. Let's see, we'll bring that down, and oh, it appears to be all right. So that was more luck than judgment. Let me give this a bit of a thwack, and there we are. So we'll drop that, and then we'll say E. That was Q to put back. Q was to put back. Okay, that's fine, but we can pick up 2. So I'll throw that in position, and there we go. And give that a throw, and then it's 1, and then 2 more. I think the actual, yeah, the iron itself, the pins are going down. So is that right? I think it is right. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we'll give that a thwack. 1 and 2. What's the allowance for this thing? Oh yeah, we're not too bad. There we go. There's a little bit of wildlife as well I noticed around. I think it's over here. Oh, I'll scare it off. And 1 and then 2. Okay, so that is now done, and the game has basically give us this next bit to do. So we have to go over to here. So I'm just going to double check to make sure this is all right. Make sure it doesn't just blow up once I stand on it. So we'll go to E, and then E again. No. E. There we are. And we can go back and forward. There we go, we can run on that. Now, I don't want to derail it because I have no idea what's going to happen there. I imagine it's just off and maybe a reset. But let's continue on. So we've got the, once again, the sleepers here. So we'll give that a bit of a drag and we'll get it a bit closer. And I will dump it down and, oh, we were nowhere near where that needed to be placed. So we'll drop it there and spin it round. There we go. Maybe drag it to there, and it might fall over, but no, we're okay. I think I actually need to come a little bit further this way, like that, and then, nope, that's actually okay. Yep, that's fine. So what I'll do is I'll place all of these in first, and then we should be good. That one seems to be, I think, lined up, and absolutely spot on, so that's good. So I guess we'll get a little bit more proficient as we progress on, and you get a bit more of a feel for it. There you go, straight in, and then finally, the last one. The issue is it is the last one that I can physically see. That's going to have to move, surely. Apparently not. Can I not move this? Oh, yeah, there we go. Right, fine. We'll grab this and hang on. You have to wait for the animation to finish and grab it and then drag it down. We do have an axe over here, which I'm guessing we can use to chop that tree down. Should we give it a go? Tree. Drop. No, like I say, I am fighting the controls a little bit. I don't know if that's... Yeah, I think that's just down to me, really. Let's go ahead and go chop. One more, maybe? Okay, I was going to say, hopefully it doesn't fall back over onto that and set on fire. It's now dropped and all the branches, or some of the branches, have come off. Question is, how do we process that? Do we have a sawmill nearby? Can we take the axe? Can we give it a bit of a chop? Oh, hang on. Yep, we've got that saw there. So that's dropped this thing. And... Oh, okay. I don't really know. Oh, you can actually chop the branches off individually. Interesting. Yeah, you can. I wonder what you would use them for. Who knows? But we are chopping them, and I guess you can drag them around. So we can't chop here. Sorry, the survival game player in me is basically thinking we should be able to remove these stumps here because otherwise stuff won't regrow. Don't leave random resources like that, but it looks like we can't do anything with that. Okay, we'll come back to that one. Let's go for this, and we'll pick up the bag of, like I say, I think it's ballast. It'll drop that there. Another grab is going to go in here. Will it connect up to that one though? It has not, so I'm going to have to go for another one, I think. Let's just drag it over here. And in between, and yes. So you can see I only have to get roughly near it for order for it to be all right. And let's say there. And do I need to go for another one? I don't know if I need to place another sleeper in there. Let me go ahead and we'll grab this, and I'm just gonna grab. Now we'll grab. Interesting. Okay. See, I was clicking and holding, where you have to just click and it grabs it and it's job done. Okay, there we go. And we'll bring this one over here. I don't think I need to do this, but there's no harm in doing that. Let me kick it over. So we'll go to here and give another kick. A bit closer. I'm actually on top of it now, so that probably won't work. There we go. It's kicked over. And oh, come on. There we go. No, I think I can probably just bring the other stuff in. Okay, fair play. So this time what I'm going to do is go this side. I'm going to drag it across the way. Probably just dump it down there, actually. And then this side. And then just sort of scoot it along. And we'll do this side. Nope. Nope. It was highlighted there, but when I clicked it, sort of moved back a little bit. Maybe a little bit more. Yep, that's in. Yes, I think that's in. So I should be able to pick this up. Give it a thwack. That's in. And continue on. Let's get the next one. Grab that. Bring this end over to here. Drop it. This side. This side. No. It was highlighted, it just wasn't picking it up. Definitely going to have to drag it back a little bit and then move it along as well. Yep, there we go. Best to sort of move it that way, because then I can do that. No, maybe it needs to be a little bit further to our left. No, maybe further back. Hang on. Further to the right, maybe. Try that. Yep, there we go. Okay, we will get that seated. So, gentle tap. And we'll grab this. Are we grabbing it? Yes, we're grabbing it. So we'll drag this along. And pick these up. I think there's only a couple left in here. So, force these in. And oh, there's still some more in the bottom of the barrel. Let's see if there's any in here. Any left? There are some left. That's all right. Interesting. I'm trying to do this end. Struggling there for a second. Oh no, it went in there as well. I don't know if this barrel is... Ah, see, that's just flung it on the ground. So I'll pick that back up and then position it properly. There we go. Once it's highlighted, you're all right. There we go. Actually, no, that's all right. Q and then Q. We'll put them back. Right, once again, pick this up. And, yep, you guessed it. We'll get this a hammer in. We haven't got a proper rail gang going here. Certainly haven't got their diet. And there we are. I can imagine building a big piece of track like this. Quite problematic. Let's dump that down. How far do we have to go? Well, I think we go as far as we really want. And you can see, oh yeah, all the supplies are being given, and then it goes to the end there. Okay. I don't know if we'll get to all of... Oh, to the very end. What's this here? This is some stone. I wonder if we actually have to pick that away to get, say, ballast and such. I mean, I've chopped the tree down. Can I actually pick up the tree branches? I can. So again, it's all physics-based. Pick it up, pick stuff, drag it around if we need to. So I don't know if we can process it or not. Can we grab this log? Very much no. The axe? No. Yeah, you can hit it like that. Doesn't particularly do anything. Chop that off. Okay, fine. Oh, we can sprint as well. Right. So let's build a little bit more track, because why not? Dump that there. And think about here. Yep, that's fine. We will... Actually, I don't need to shift that one, I don't think. Let's grab these. Move it along. This is going to be off to the side, but if I give it a little tap, there we are. Move it over. Oh, looks like I've done it again. Kick it over. It's weird, because when I first started, I was genuinely sort of fighting the controls at times, and I still am. Because when I'm going to drag stuff, I'm clicking and holding rather than just clicking to activate hands, like that. But yeah, the actual moving of things around gets very intuitive after a while. Come on, in you go. There we are. Now we'll grab that. Bring it along. That's in. One more, I think. I think it'll be the 4. And can we get it in one go? Oh, we can. Perfect. Okay. And this side. Doesn't matter which order we place it in, as far as I can tell. Just drag it and move it. There we go. Thought that was going to be that one, actually. But not. And in like so. Grab the other one. The last one for this section anyway. And that's in. And then, you guessed it, the rail comes in. So I don't think our speed is I don't think it's bad considering this is a solo project. Building this by hand, without any industrial equipment of any kind, just picking it up and moving it ourselves. That looks like it's in. Surely that's in. Drag it back a bit. No? Maybe a little bit further along this way? That looks seated. Okay, I'm going to drag it a little bit further back this way. No, I'm not. Like this. There we are, that'll do. I'm going to put that home first. Can I just grab it in the middle, by the way, is the question. No. The fellow aborts the entire mission on that one. Far too heavy to just pick up in the middle. Oh, we can pick it up, like, yeah, a little bit further along. Okay. Fair enough. So that'll go in. Oh, there's no way we'll be able to push it. Yeah, so it's actually getting trapped on there. Wow, okay. I wouldn't have thought that'll have been simulated, but it looks like it is. I think that needs to go along this way, a bit further along that way and back. So pick it up, and then like that. Yeah, thought so. All good. And in it goes there. All done. And then this has still got some resources, so we will utilize them like that. Gonna grab the barrel, drag it along like that. And we'll throw those in like so. Oh, are we out? We're out. We're completely out. Okay, that's empty. What I'm going to do is dispose of the waste. So, let go of it. Go of it. Right. Kick it. No. Okay, when in doubt then. There we go. Perfect. Doesn't burn. Right, back over to here. So, grab some of this. And 1, 2. And then this bit. That one. And that one. There we are. And we'll just hammer these home. So 2 hits in each one. I don't know if there's any particular sequence you would do this in to alleviate the stress of the rail and such. Would you do the ends first, then go in the middle, or would that bow it up? Would you go middle out? I don't know. I'm sure there's some railroad engineer / internet expert that can tell me in the comments. There we go. So how far are we along? It feels like we're about halfway, but I don't know if that is the case. Excuse me. Either way, I think it would be rude not to at least do at least one more section. But then we'll see what our progress is when it comes to the rest of it. But I mean, already we've got 2 for 2 on placing things in a one shot. This one is sadly not going to be the case. Spoke too soon there. There we are. And it's not aligned perfectly. I'm not too sure in real life what the tolerances for this would actually be. I don't think that. I don't think so. And this is going... When I'm spreading this is going like in between. I thought we'd have at least something to bed the sleepers down on it, but I don't know. Just come along. So there's no just clicky clicky draggy draggy when it comes to building in this game. It's the exact opposite. Actually, no, there is a clicky draggy, but it's about doing it individually. So we will click and draggy this one. That's a technical railway building term. They even use that in the industry, of course. Let's move this along. Oh, that's fat. Okay, there are limits to these tolerances, and we've just exceeded them. We are beyond tolerance. It should be my channel name. It does feel like I've moved it a little bit too far. Maybe to here. Yep, there we go. When it's like that, I tend to pick up the hammer, get it in position. There we go. Go for this next one. Come on, pick it up. There we are. Drag it to here. And then along. Yes, that'll do. Was that bird trying to pick up our hammer? Good. I mean, good luck to them, really. So there's 2. All right. I wonder if we're going to be met in between by another crew. Wasn't the Transcontinental Railroad essentially a bit of a versus mode? I'm sure historians use that term as well. go and do that. I guess in so many ways as well, going back to that, but let's continue on our solo project here. So, what number is this, actually? I don't know what number this is. A bit of rail. I could count the sleepers, but we'll see. Call them sleepers, I don't know if that's the term. But it's built. How far are we? Oh, we're quite a way away. But at the same time, it does feel a bit rude not to try and complete it and drive it from one side to the other. Alright, let's see how we get on. Drop that there. And along to there. Like, I think by this point, we've picked up what the game's putting down. Or rather, we know exactly what the demo is here. It's about, well, this. It is building the track. We need to make it go. We need to make the train go from the left to the right. And we're probably setting a decent pace, especially when we compare it to the very start. I reckon our pace is going to be quite good. There we go. That wasn't good. Push that over. You can kick stuff over, which I've shown you. Pushing it doesn't seem to be as easy. There's no way. If any inspector come around and looks at that and goes, "Really? Really? You're passing that, are you?" Yeah, it'll be fine. It's not as if, you know, several hundred tons of, well, metal and skin and bone and other cargo and other things is going to be thundering across here at many miles an hour. Nah, it's nothing like that. Actually, wait. That's exactly what it's going to be like. Right, okay. We will drag this other one into place. I'm struggling to do that, actually. There we are. And to there, maybe a bit more. I wonder if there's like just a shuffle it along button. Well, that's far too far. I'd say that feels like it was about right. Is this the first time I've done the opposite side first? I don't know, but it's in. There we are. Pick this one up. Drag it back. And there. Maybe a bit more, actually, because that might go in. That might go in one go. That feels like it's in. But apparently not. Game says no. Now it is. There we are. I'm going to drag this barrel because there are still materials in it. All right. Let's go. Let's get it done. I think this will be running out shortly. Probably at the end of this bit of building, actually. Will that be it? No, it's still flashing. I think it's still indicating that there's something in there. All right. Let's do the rest. Yeah, far away from that one. Okay. And then we've got at least 3 more sections. I think, well, no, at least 4 or 5 more sections, actually. Looking at the, excuse me, the resources available, there's at least a couple. This one's already in place, almost. There you go. That one's already in position. Then this one will go in as well. So this one should hopefully be a little bit quicker. Oh yeah, that's in. Well, technically. Grab this one. Look how close those are together. There's no way I'm going to be able to put the ballast in between them easily enough. Oh yeah, that's messed that right up. Come on, kick it over. Come on. On you go. Oh, come on, that is in position, right? Okay, now it is. Right. Oh, we can see the edge, though. Okay, we can see the end. That's fine. So, pick her up. Drag it over. This is going to be a problem, isn't it? I think I might have errored the game out here. I don't think I'm going to be able to do that one. Unless it was just highlighting that. Oh, yeah. I've messed it up. I think this might be it. I think this might be it. I might have to move that one. Let me see if I can fix it. If I can, I will. If not, then that's where we'll leave it. Nope, I just didn't move it. That's in. And this can come in between. There we go. We're good. Excellent. Right. So this is the... Oh, we've only got, after this, 2 more pieces of track to do. Oh, I managed to do a bit of telekinesis there and pick it up. Nice. I was going to drag that one across. I don't know if it's locked in position now. Sorry, before I hit it. I'm not too sure. Or not. Just drag this. Like so. In it goes. Far too farther. But you can, again, because it's physics-based, you can use momentum to, like, fling things around. Now, it's not something I would recommend. Certainly you have to get a bit more precise than I've been. But I reckon with practice, you could move these around really quickly. There we go. The hammer's missing. It's in here somewhere. There it is. That's there. This one's empty, right? That's empty, yes. Interesting, I sort of picked it up by the bottom there. Alright, let's go ahead. Get these in. And those 2. So we'll go for... It should be on this side of it. 2 more. For each rail. So there. And there. And again, what I'm doing is I'm holding right to indicate a throw, like this, almost. And forcing it in. Otherwise, you can just place it like that. But it does mean that this one, you can give it a 2 shot. This one. 1, 2, then the 3rd, just to proper hammer it home. So is this going to be another... Oh, it might be another 3 sections, actually. To go at the very end. I don't know if it does go at the very end. But if you want to find out, we've come this far. And if you're watching up to this point, you almost certainly want to see what happens when we get to the end. So, you know, we're going to try and not disappoint here. Let's drop that. Put that in there. Meant to completely spin that around. Yeah, there's a better face, you see, for putting it down. I'll do. And I'll drag it from this pile because otherwise we're just going to leave this behind, you see. So I might just position that like that. Kick it over. Kick it over. Momentum. There we go. It's in position. Perfect. Not so much, but whatever. Let's bring this. Like so. Pushed it over there. You can see when it's falling, I could sort of push it a little bit. And then there's one more, isn't there? And oh no, you got actually. So it looks like we've got some spare material. By the look of it. And drop it. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Kick it over. Kick it over. Yeah. And it might go into position if I just do that. No. Gonna have to move it. Whoa, good grief, okay. I think we're testing the limits of what I can do here by quickly picking stuff up and moving it. But there we go. As soon as it says E, we drop that. Drop that there. Yeah, it looks like there's going to be another one. And I'm not going to take that down because I want to try and smash through it with our transport. But you've got rail there, there, and there. So it's giving us some more pieces. There we are. And I haven't been around over on this side. Don't feel like I really have a need to. But you never know. Never know what's there. Couldn't have done that if I tried. There we are. That's in. We're sort of flinging stuff around in tools now. Getting a bit gung-ho with the whole thing. Drop that. Hang on. There we are. Pick up this side. I think I'll just shift this. There we are. Perfect. Well, perfect for government work. It's in. And we'll drag the barrel. Yeah, I can't imagine what a full game of this would be like. You know, if it's building a railroad like this. I can't imagine the time it would take to build something of great note. I mean, one could argue that the effort is in the building. What I mean by that is, you know, we've only built a small amount of track, but it does feel like a bit of an achievement because of the work it actually took to build it. It's that sort of Minecraft thing. If that reference travels. You know, where even a small house, you have to gather the materials, process things, and build it, and everything else. You know, rather than just a sandbox click and drag type of approach. But yeah, putting like curved pieces in, having in different bits for. Oh, there we go. We go off the edge now. Right. Yeah, different there, like sidings and switches and. Well, if there is going to be steam locomotives in, I wonder if there's going to be like ways to fuel it up. You know, coal, water. Whether we're going to be the only crew. See, I just don't know. What I do want to do is I wanted to see if I can chip away that boulder. Can't believe how wrong that one is. It feels like one should go in between these two, but I don't think so. Kick it over. What you can do is kick it like that and then move the character. Whoa, and then if you pick it up and then drop it and then pick it up, like, and the animation hasn't finished, it sort of telekinetically moves it around. Oh, can I do a bit of a Jenga? Can I pull this one underneath? Yeah, come on. See if I can grab this and move. Come on. We're building it. Hang on. Yeah, we can. Right, that wasn't going anywhere for a moment. All right, let's place that side there. Place this one in here. Oh, perfect. And it'd be rude not to pick up the one that we were fighting with all this time. There we are. Drag it over. And oh, that's a bit of an issue. I'm going to say, am I going to fall off trying to place this thing? Am I going to fall off the edge of the map? Ah. I might get lucky here. If I pick it up by that side, it'll go into position. Nope, it's doing the exact opposite of what I wanted it to do. I'm going to have to pick it up and hopefully it'll spin. Try again. Try again. It's sort of getting caught by that board. I'm going to drag it away from it. See if I can kick it over. See, I want to keep the board in. Right. There we go, that'll do it. And it's giving us a little bit left here. Oh, am I picking up the bottom one? Yeah, that's not going to happen. Oh, wouldn't pick up the top either. Is it because I was standing on it? No, it's just sort of trapped somehow. I think it's because I moved the bottom one so it was glitching out somewhat. Okay. Let's grab all of these. I mean, it's been a fairly monumental bit of work considering what we've done here. Now, can I drag it over the rails? I cannot. I will pull it this way. Oh, one-handed as well. Bit of a show-off. And this one. Arms are stretching a little bit there, but we'll get in. That's it. And then this one here. And then finally this side. Try that again. Oh. It's going to have to go a little bit further along, isn't it? And then this end. I think it's this end again. Yeah, that's all good. Let me get that set. And there we go. While I'm here, actually. No. Don't think so. It's over here as well. End of map. Okay. Let's drop that. Run across. Just going to check here as well. There's another log. So I'm going to assume that there's going to be ways to process things. But there you are. Let's come on, go this way. So we've come quite far, I think. From our humble beginnings of... I've got the telekinesis bit down pretty well. That needs to come along. To there. No, other side. Yeah, we've come a long way from the... Metaphorically, from the very beginning. We've not come very far at all. It's literally a 30-second run, I think, to the very beginning. Well, I'm glad we've given it a go. Although... Oh, no. Have I lost the... Yeah, there it is. You can see I've lost the... the hammer. There we go. All right. And this will be the last time that we put in these here. I don't know why I haven't been running as much. I normally in games run all over the place as a rule. I think it's just because of the controls, really. There we go. And there we go. Grab a niche. Fling them in. And go for that. And I don't know if we're going to get some sort of well done. You've got the track to the end type of alert. I don't know if we're going to get congratulated on... Oh, really? Well, it says I'm hitting that, so we're okay. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to get congratulated from building it all this way. But... that's in. We don't have access to another bit. Well, this is what we've accomplished. We've built the rail all the way from the very beginning to the end there. This is where we started. And, well, we can do this. I mean, crash into that as well. Wonder if you can break it. That is actually, if you look on that one, that one is... It is braced on the back, so I don't think you can break it. Oh! Right, okay. Let's go down here. There you go. We can travel on it. Let's smash through this way. I don't think this one will break. I think this is, like, solid. Yeah, that was full speed. But full speed backwards And away we go. Oh, no. We no. It's derailed. It has actually derailed. So I can't move it. It's trying to move. Oh, there we go. There we go. Now we're talking. Steering might be an issue. I think there's a reset, isn't there? Unstuck. Oh no, maybe that's it. Can we pick it up though, is the question. Maybe I can kick it. I think we might, if we were so inclined, I think we could probably drag this on to back onto the rails. There you go. It's just getting a little bit stuck. Right. We could probably drag that on. But we've done what we set out to do. We've started and yeah, methodically we have placed all of this track here. Again, might not be a huge amount of track, but as a solo project, have to place, you know, all the component parts individually and connect them all up and hammer them up and etc. Yeah, it has been quite a build. But yeah, that has been a bit of the game. That is Train Goes Right. Very much, in my opinion, a tech demo than anything else. I can't imagine how one would expand from this in terms of like overall gameplay. You know, would it be something people would want, just spending a lot of hours, I would say, building even a small amount of track? Considering that entire thing there, that wouldn't even get a relatively small locomotive with like tender and maybe one or two cars. That would be it. Like that's not that a railroad does that not make. Yeah, a railroad it does not make. You'd have to have, you know, a lot bigger area. But I have enjoyed my time with it. I always like to check out these niche little things and to showcase them when we can. But links in the description if you want to check it out yourself. And yeah, we got to the end. Hope you have enjoyed this little look at it, and it's been, if nothing else, a bit of a chill one for you. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic parting.